Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Melody Michaels and Ronald Michaels. The two of you have been together for 6 years, married for 4. You do not want to be married anymore. Mr. Michaels, I remember you were here with another woman who no, it's not bad. With his wife, it was a two-parter. You just can't stay away.
Nope.
So you're back again. I'm going to start with your wife, though, Mrs. Michaels. Why don't you tell me why you believe this relationship is ending?
Your Honor, his weight has spiraled out of control. His flirting is uncontrollable and it's unacceptable. When I first got with him, he was 280 pounds. He was still a big guy, but he was active and he was fun and just outgoing. And since he's packed on the weight, he's lazy. He's constantly tired all the time, and he doesn't interact with the family anymore.
Now, Mr. Michaels, as I do recall, you were a little smaller last time I saw you. Now, did you go home, sit on the couch, get too much to eat, and got lazy with it?
Well, I had a good wife now. She, feeds me good.
Oh, okay.
I can't help it. I had to tend to myself last time.
Now, are you a good cook?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. That'll do it, though. That'll do it. My husband will never get fat.
Maybe I could starve him then.
Just not gonna happen. So tell me a little bit about your relationship. Give me a little bit of background, how you guys got together and how we got to where we are today.
Well, he had messaged me on a website, and I just got out of a bad relationship, and like I said, he has messaged me, and I gave him a shot. I fell in love with him from the get-go. Size didn't bother me none. I love a big man. I mean, I'm a big woman, as you can see myself, but he just the way he looked, I wanted to be with him.
When did things start to go south on you?
After we had moved to Florida, we lived in Mississippi when we met, and we moved to Florida. And after about 6 months of being there, we had our phones, and he downloaded an app, and it was like a walkie-talkie app, and messaged some girls on it. And he denied. When I had found it on his phone, he said, "Oh, that's not me, that's not me." And I got out of my car and I walked home. I was so mad. I locked the door, told him he wasn't coming back in, and
Now, Mr. Michaels, did you download a walkie-talkie app and start talking to some women?
We all had it. I mean, it wasn't just me and her. It was, our friends had all downloaded it. It was a walkie-talkie app that was better than texting. You just hit a button, you talked to it, and sent it out. You started seeing your friends on there, so you download them, you're able to talk, and then all of a sudden you start seeing a bunch of other people on there, and not knowing whether they were robots or just somebody just generated on there or not. I got curious. So I messaged one.
Yeah, curious.
And that's when it fell apart.
Yeah. How did you message somebody or something you didn't know what it was? What?
Not thinking, and sometimes.
Was it a sex thing?
No, had nothing to do with it.
Your Honor, it had nothing to do with him messaging the person to find out if she was real or not. It was that his thing that he said to me every morning when he would call me was, "Good morning, beautiful."
Yeah.
And on the message that he said to the woman was, and not like, "Good morning, beautiful." It was, "Good morning, beautiful."
Mr. Michaels, did you do that?
It was something similar like that. I mean, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't similar. That's how it was.
It wasn't, like candlelight, like saying it. I mean, it was just,
Yeah,
morning beautiful,
but good morning, beautiful. If that's your phrase for your wife, you can't use it with anybody else. That's rule number 1.
Yeah.
In the book. Can't do it.
I didn't get that book.
Yeah, we'll give you one before you get out of here. According to you, when did things go south?
Well, it started going south shortly after we got here. As far as working and finding jobs, dealing with the cell phone and everything and stuff like that, not being able to hold a job for long periods of time.
You or her?
Me. And just her nagging about it.
Right. Now, what was the job situation? We were just like in an unfriendly market, or?
Well, everything that you do, you got to go through a temp service. So everything that they got, it's, it could be temp to perm, long term, or short term.
Right.
And, I have packed down a little bit of weight, things of that nature, but,
Does it cause you any difficulty? Does your weight preclude you from doing certain jobs?
Not really. I'm still able to move regardless, as far as doing it. Granted, I do, hurt at the end of the day after resting and things a little bit more than normal. But, it doesn't affect me at work. I'm at work every day of the week. I don't call in, don't do none of that.
But she was nagging about the fact that you were only getting temporary jobs. Was that her complaint?
They would tell you that, it was temp to hire, possibility of hiring.
Right.
Well, after about 5 or 6 different jobs and not being hired.
Did you realize he was trying and he just wasn't able to make it happen? I mean, your accusation isn't that he was just laying around not doing anything, is it?
No, he would put forth an effort. I was the one putting forth more effort, not him.
What do you mean?
I'm the one who would do and fill out the applications online on the different...
Was she doing that?
Yeah, she was actually doing it and I not know about it. I mean, she would fill them out. Well, when I would be in bed sleeping at night, she would wake up and she would find stuff and she'd start filling them out. I wouldn't know a day or two later when I get a phone call. Mr. Michaels, you put a job application in online for so-and-so job. I'm like...
Yeah, but Mr. Michaels, that's a sign. Your woman is filling out applications for you. You need to get a gig.
Well, I have been doing it myself, going out, literally just, driving around, putting an application in, having my resume right there, to where I can, staple to it and everything like that. But then, you play a part where, my size plays a part too in some of the stuff.
You said it didn't preclude you from doing anything then?
It don't, as far as jobs that I've had. But when you go for a new job, and
people make judgments.
Exactly.
Based upon your size.
Yeah, exactly. And, that it hurts because, you put in 30 applications, you might get one call back for interview, and then that's where it ends.
Yeah, we are a fat-shaming society. I don't know what is wrong with us. That's everybody got to be thin, everybody got to be... Offer today.
Yes, while we're sitting in the waiting room, actually, I got a phone call and they offered me a position.
Now, is he looking any better over there now? He's got a full-time job.
If it lasts.
Can we call it a day?
As long as it lasts. He's still got to lose weight, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna work with him with that a little bit. I'm gonna work on him for you. But he says that you spend a great deal of your time on that telephone. Am I right, Mr. Michaels?
Yeah.
Give me an idea of how much time she does spend and what she's doing on it.
We wake up in the morning time, and usually she might go to use the restroom and pick up her phone and go on social media to read, whatever anybody has posted on stuff that she's posted on, or just friends in general. And
Um,
do you spend a lot of time living on that social media business?
I don't say a substantial amount of time, but yeah, I do get on there. It's my world outside of my home. Because I'm not very happy.
Why aren't you happy?
Everything, Your Honor. His weight is the big contributing factor.
You got to explain the weight thing to me. I got no issues with it.
Yeah.
You're not Twiggy.
I know I'm not a small girl, but I haven't gained any weight, Your Honor.
So why are you fussing at him about his weight when your weight situation, you're a big girl. No criticism for me, but you just, it's like me, hey, I don't like you because you're black.
Well,
no, when he stops breathing in the middle of the night, Your Honor, because of his weight.
You got sleep apnea?
Well, I ain't never been diagnosed with it, but that's what they say. And I get up
That'll tell you if you fool around with that too long, it'll tell you.
About 15 times a night I get up and stuff like that, and I have a hard time going back to sleep, and that generally what causes for, the fussing and the arguing during the daytime, falling asleep. Or
if she would to stop fussing at you about your weight, would you be more likely to lose it?
be more likely to lose it faster.
Lose it faster.
You know, when you're trying to lose the weight, and you know, you check your weight on a scale every day or every other day, and you know, you see a couple pounds here, a couple pounds there, and you know, when you bring that to her attention, well, you know, I lost 3 pounds, you know, and then you look at it like, well, I don't think you're weighing yourself right. You got all
Now,
your.
let me ask you this: since you're in charge of the food, right? Are you cooking stuff that will help him lose weight?
Yes, I have, Your
You
Honor.
doing it? You doing the right
tried
thing?
my
You put
best to make. We'd stay away from the junk foods, the fast foods. We've tried to cut. I told him to stay
You're
away
not
from
frying
the,
a whole
nope.
lot. You're feeding the man vegetables.
No, I can't eat fried food, so no. I vegetables, yeah. Sometimes we don't even have meat, which is kind of bad for you because it's protein. But yeah, we do like strictly salads sometimes.
So do you guys walk?
Yeah, we used to.
Not like
we even
we-
had a gym membership, and when we'd go to the gym, I was the one working out, doing the treadmills and the weights and all that.
I was
Where would he
working out.
go? He would go to the sauna.
I'd go
and
to
the
the pool.
jacuzzi, Your Honor.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I worked out.
No.
I'm an advocate of walking. I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
why. I got a dog. I lost 7 pounds fooling with that
Yep.
dog, just taking him on walks, and it's very calming. It's time for you two to be together. You hold hands, walk down the street, and you'll lose weight. You know, just bit by bit. You know, without having to work at it.
Yes.
It'll be something you can look forward to. Is anybody buying what I'm trying to sell here?
Oh, I understand completely, Your Honor. We used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to run with the dogs and stuff like that, and
Why'd
chase
you
them.
stop?
Well, I mean, a lot of health issues. Like I said, you know, I gained some weight. I had knee surgery. I was down for, you know, between 4 and 5 months.
Oh, that'll
I had
do
a
it.
hard time recovering from that because I'm a baby when it comes to pain on certain
baby.
things, and you know, it took a long time for the rehab and stuff like that. And then once I got back on my feet, I put on a few pounds.
Got it.
Then had some, you know, more surgeries down the road.
Yeah.
Kind of put me down again for a few more months, and then I went some more weight, and
Yeah.
it just.
Well, a lot of that's not his fault, Ms. Michaels. He
I
got
understand
sick.
that. I understand that, and I was there helping him along the way the whole time.
Well, chaos as far as when we're over at a family member's house or whatnot, and we bring up, you know, something about God or something like that, you know, always, you know, having to believe in him, and you know, he works in different ways and stuff like that, you know. She gets into a kind of a cocky state where, well, he's not helping me, you know, and then she gets, you know, real
Do you
upset.
get to fussing with his family members about religion?
My family members, yeah.
Yeah, you do?
And it's not all the time, but yes, I do. I believe in God. I believe there is a God. I just believe I'm not on God's top priority.
Okay. Here's a tip. I used to tell me, religion and politics, you never change anybody's mind about that. No matter what you say, no matter what your logic is, you can have all the facts in the world on either side of whatever issue. Religion and politics, all people do is argue.
Yeah.
I just, really? Is that how you could tell me you believe in the tooth fairy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's not worth, it's not worth the energy.
That's right.
I mean,
It's not worth the energy.
that, you know, and it's just things that we do at the house and stuff, you know, too, as far as, you know, little things that I might not do or things of that nature, or things that I say that she don't like or
Well,
whatnot.
is she a hothead? Because she doesn't seem like a hothead.
She is, because she feels that, you know, her attitude and how she goes about expressing it is yelling and screaming. And
Are you hooting and hollering, yelling and screaming?
If I get mad enough, yeah. I try not to. Like, he just
Because he
pushes.
seems super mellow to me. I mean, he's just like cool, calm, collect. And I don't know if he's just selling me something here
I think he's
that's
just
not
selling,
going
yeah.
on at home. But
Yeah.
he seems awfully chill to me.
I think he's just selling you, Your Honor. He's a very good talker.
I try to be chilled.
Yes.
I mean, but I do get out of hand at times, but I try to not so much argue in certain ways, yelling, screaming. I might poke and pick.
Yeah.
What do you mean poke and pick?
about certain things that we talk about, as far as what we fight about, that she don't like. She tells me to leave her alone. I won't leave her alone. I don't like to see her, mad and upset, but then again, if I leave her alone, she might not be that way. But I don't. I pick.
You pick at a problem till you just can't let it go off and cool off. You have to keep at it.
Keep at it, and stuff like that. And we fuss a little more about it.
Yeah, it was a good thing getting a divorce. This one, not so much. I like you people. She's a nice lady. You're a nice dude. You're annoying the living daylights out of each other for a period of time. That happens. There was like 2 years there. My husband and I couldn't even exist in the same room, because we just got on each other's nerves, because marriages are like that. And then you kind of work your way through it. What you need to do, put down the phone. And I know it's very easy because you're in touch with the whole world on the phone, and there's something funny every day. There's some politician saying something stupid. You can go look at Donald Trump's hair and laugh. You know what I mean? There's always something to do.
Yeah.
And they got those vines on there. And you get carried away with it. Raven Simone said something on The View. You can look and look and look and look, and you get sucked into that, and you'll realize that you've left your real life alone, and you're viewing somebody else's life, and you don't have one. Put it down. I mean, it's a common syndrome. It's the new addiction.
Yeah.
Put it down. Just put it down. I would go to my doctor if I were you, find out just how much exercise you can handle, start walking with your wife, talking, taking care of that. Do something about that sleep apnea. They got a mask. They've got things that you can put in your mouth, because I got a son with sleep apnea. I know what it's like, because it can kill you. And, love one another. Keep her. She's worth keeping. I got that one, but a little bit of irritation, that's why they say for better or for worse.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it gets worse sometimes, but it'll get better later.
Hopefully not much later.
Huh?
I said hopefully not much later.
Well, you got a full-time job. Then you fixed something already.
Plus.
I wasn't even home, you're right. But
Yeah, you weren't even home, got a full-time job. You say, every time you come see me, your life gets better. Remember that.
हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप सब। उम्मीद है आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। एक कमरे अदालत का सेशन था जहां मोहब्बत और नाराज़गी के दरमियान लकीर तकलीफ दे हद तक पतली हो गई थी, और ये लकीर माइकल्स के बढ़ते हुए वजन और उसकी बीवी मिलाडी की बढ़ती हुई मायूसी पर मरकूज थी। जब मिलाडी ने जज को बताया कि माइकल्स का वजन काबू से बाहर हो गया है और वो बहुत सुस्त हो गया है और मुसलसल थका हुआ है, तो जज ने एक नज़र रोनाल्ड पर डाली। फौरन फर्क महसूस किया और वाज़ेह तौर पर इससे कहीं ज्यादा भारी था जब वो आखिरी बार अदालत में थे। और रोनाल्डो ने मुस्कुराहट के साथ सूरत हाल को हल्का सा करने की कोशिश की और कहा कि मेरी बीवी वाकई अच्छा खाना बनाती है, लेकिन मिलेडी की शिकायत उसके वजन से कहीं ज्यादा गहरी थी। उसने महसूस किया कि रोनाल्डो आप खानदान के साथ बामी वक्त नहीं गुजारता और इनकी शादी तेजी से एक तरफा होती जा रही है। जज ने दोनों को बिठाया, एक सादा सा मगर अहम सवाल पूछा, ये रिश्ता कब और कहाँ टूटना शुरू हुआ। इस जवाब से कमरे अदालत में यकदम खामोशी छा गई। मिलाडी ने वाज़ेह किया कि फिलाडेल्फिया मुंतकिल होने के बाद माइकल्स ने एक और वाकी टाकी ऐप डाउनलोड की और दूसरी खवातीन को पैगाम भेजना शुरू कर दिया, जैसे कि गुड मॉर्निंग खूबसूरत। रोनाल्डो ने इसे तजस्सुस के सिवा कुछ नहीं करार दिया, लेकिन जज ने वाज़ेह नहीं खरीद रहा था। पैगाम वाज़ेह था कि अगर गुड मॉर्निंग खूबसूरत का मतलब आपकी बीवी के लिए है, तो दूसरी खवातीन के साथ वही लफ्ज़ इस्तेमाल करना एक लकीर से तजावुज़ करता है और शादी में बेतमाद के बुनियादी असूलों में से एक की खिलाफवर्जी करता है। फिर मिलेडी ने एक और बड़ा मसला जाहिर किया कि माइकल्स बुनियादी तौर पर आर्जी एजेंसियों पर अरसार करते हैं, मुस्तकिल मुलाजमत तलाश करने के लिए जिद्दोजहद कर रहे थे। दनी असना वो रात गए तक जागती रही जबकि माइकल सो रहा था। माइकल ने इतराफ़ किया कि उसे यकीन है कि कुछ अजर उसके साइज की वजह से उसका फैसला कर रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर एक गैर मुतवक्के मोड़ आया जब अभी भी कोर्ट हाउस में इंतजार कर रहे थे। माइकल्स की हकीकत में कल वक्ती मुलाजमत की पेशकश मौसूल हुई थी। जज इसलिए में मुजामत ना कर सका और तंज़ी अंदाज में पूछा, क्या हम अब अभी अदालत ख़त्म कर सकते हैं। लेकिन असल बहरान माइकल्स का वजन नहीं था, गहरा मसला यह था कि दोनों एक ऐसे चक्कर में कैसे हिस्सा डाल रहे थे जो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता उनकी शादियों को जहर की तरह खा रहा था। मिलाडी सोशल मीडिया पर बहुत ज़्यादा वक्त गुजार रही थी और مائیکلز اپنی صحت کو نظر انداز کر رہے تھے. ان کی عادتیں ایک دوسرے کی مدد کرنے کی بجائے انہیں مزید الگ کر رہی تھیں. جج نے میلاڈی کو کچھ بہت واضح کیا اس کا جسم بھی بھرا ہوا ہے اور مائیکلز پر اس کے وزن کے بارے میں مسلسل تنقید کرنے سے جو چاہتی ہیں ایسا بالکل الٹا اثر ہو سکتا ہے. اگر وہ زیادہ افسردہ ہو جاتا ہے تو اور بھی کھانے کی طرف مائل ہو سکتا ہے اور یہ چکر ان کے رشتے کو اور بھی گہرا مصیبت میں لے جا سکتا ہے. آخری لمحات میں جج نے مشورہ دیا کہ یہ کمرہ عدالت سے بہت آگے نکل گیا ہے. فون نیچے رکھیں, ایک ساتھ چہل قدمی کریں, دوسرے لوگوں کو سوشل میڈیا لائف کو اپنی مرضی کے مطابق کرنے کی اجازت دینا بند کریں. جج نے یہاں تک ایک ذاتی مثال بھی شیئر کی کہ بتاتے ہوئے کہ یہ وقت ایسا تھا جب اس کا اپنا شوہر کی کمرے میں بمشکل کھڑے ہو سکتے تھے, لیکن صبر, محنت اور تبدیلی کی خواہش وہ اپنے تعلقات کو دوبارہ بنانے میں کامیاب ہو گئے. مائیکلز کو اس کی نیند سے متعلق حالت علاج کرنے کی تربیت دی گئی, جبکہ میلاڈی پر زور دیا گیا کہ وہ اپنے غصے پر قابو رکھے, اپنے شوہر سے زیادہ سمجھ بوجھ کے ساتھ رجوع کرے. اور اصل یہی فیصلہ کن بن گیا. یہ کوئی رشتہ نہیں تھا جسے پھینکنے کی ضرورت تھی, یہ ایک ایسا رشتہ تھا جس میں دونوں کو سنجیدہ تبدیلیاں لانے کی ضرورت تھی. جج نے مائیکلز کی طرف دیکھا اور کہا کہ اس کا خیال رکھنے کے قابل ہے. پھر میلاڈی کو اس عہد کی یاد دلائی کہ انہوں نے شادی کے وقت کی تھی بہتر اور بدتر کے لیے, کیونکہ جب کوئی رشتہ اپنے نچلے تر مقام پر جاتا ہے تو ایسا محسوس ہوتا ہے کہ سب کچھ ختم ہو چکا ہے, لیکن کبھی کبھی رشتہ ختم نہیں ہوتا. بعض اوقات دونوں کو صرف ایک بہترین ورژن کے لیے لڑنے کے لیے تیار کرنے کی ضرورت ہوتی ہے. جیسے ہی مائیکلز اور میلاڈی کیمرہ عدالت سے باہر نکلے, دونوں کے چہرے پر ہلکی مسکراہٹ تھی. میلاڈی کی آنکھوں میں کچھ مختلف جھلک دکھائی دے رہی تھی, ایک چھوٹی سی امید, تھوڑی سی راحت, شاید ایک نئی شروعات کا امکان. ایک طویل عرصے بعد ایسا لگ رہا تھا کہ انہیں اپنی کہانی کا دوسرا باب لکھنے کا موقع مل گیا ہے. دوستو, آج کی ایپیسوڈ آپ کو کیسی لگی؟ اپنی قیمتی رائے کمنٹس میں ضرور دیجیے.